everybody, today I'm going to play another game of the G.I. Joe deck building game. I am going to be using some of the new cards from the Shadow of the Serpent expansion in the main deck. However, I'm not using the other expansion just because it's kind of difficult to view. There's so much stuff going on. Start out by creating the decks. I'm going to draw 2 cards for the level 1. These get removed. And then the final mission for level 1. And level 2. And that goes on the bottom. That goes underneath. Oops. And those 2 cards right here. Okay. And they get removed. And we'll shuffle up the mission 3s. And that's 2 cards there, plus the final one. That comes under here. I'll put the reserves. I think I'll put the reserves over here. Let's put that up there. Put the missions here. Man, I haven't played this in a while. I forgot how many. Actually, I'll put the reserve card down here. I don't know if you can see it or not. That's probably okay if you can't. Okay, 6 cards get flipped. We have Spirit and Freedom. We have Low Light. We have a Disarm. We have Logistics. Oh, that does not get used in a solo game. We have the Killer Whale. And we have Airborne. I'm going to actually put those up there. So they kind of have to go in a certain order for the game. Alright, we can put these. Kind of have no room here. That's okay. We'll figure it out as we go. Okay, I'm going to check for my leader. I'm going to shuffle these up. And usually what I do is lay these out in an order, roll a dice, and however many stars I have. So I've got 4, 6 stars. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is going to be my leader I'm going to use. I'm going to be playing Scarlet. Scarlet's base ability says if she starts a mission, she may destroy a card in her destroy pile, or sorry, in her discard pile. Okay, and I'm just going to get up the promoted leader for Scarlet. There's the promoted. And then these kind of get shuffled in as well. I guess they should have been shuffled in before I pulled out those, but that's okay. We'll just leave it. Let's pop that over here in case we need it. Okay, Scarlet's going to go into my deck. These are the complication cards for the first turn. We'll just put those over there. These do not get used for the game. Alright, I'm going to do this, and I go into 2 buying rounds. We note here that the first mission is going to be this. Decode Cobra's secret transmission. They've intercepted a strange broadcast, signal of unknown origin. They'll need to decode it before the transmission ends. It has 1 complication attached to it. Place the star token 3 spaces above the threat marker. I'll do that at the end of my first buy phase. And if it reaches this mission's going to fail. Now, I'm going to have to put these closer because I do want both missions to be viewable here. The next one becomes viewable as well. And it's going to be Find the Tracking Device. So this is Stealth and Tracker. This needs Tech and Tracker. So Tracker would be very good for me. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, I think we're ready to get started here. So I have a buy phase. Okay, I don't think I can use these special cards during the 2 buying phases, so maybe I can. I have Airborne. I can buy Airborne. I can buy just Logistics. I'll place Airborne on top of my deck. These go to the discard pile. I'll draw 5 new. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In a solo game, you get 2 buy rate phases before the game begins. And this time I've got purchase power of 4 again. I'm going to try buying this coordination card. I don't know if I've ever bought it before. Okay, oh, that should have went in. So I'm going to draw 5, 1, 2. Three, 4, 5. Alright. This gets 1 complication card. So we'll put that here. Alright, this is going to go to here. 1, 2, 3 according to this thing here. We get another item. We can maybe get flint out. Alright, we're going to begin the game. So, I have these items here. Again, I'm going to need 5 successes on tech or tracker to try to solve the secret transmission. I don't have tech. Do I have tech or tracker? I don't really have any, but I've got 1, 2, 3. I don't have a side mission yet. That gets me 2 buy power. Well, I can buy Spirit and Freedom. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I actually have 7 buying power. Or I could buy the Killer Whale. Or I could buy Flint. And I actually think that these are not the... I got the wrong ones there. They're supposed to be the promoted leaders. So we'll just pop that out. Yeah. So I have 6. Flint has vehicle and trackers. If there's 2 transports in the hangar. I think Flint is I might as well buy Flint while I can. So I will buy Flint for my 6. And then the end of turn marker is going to flip. Alright, I'm going to get 5 new. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. So I have Scarlet and Flint. Flint has tracker. Scarlet only has martial arts. So I think I could probably try to do it. 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 dice to get 5 successes. It's not great. But I don't know if I'll get a better chance. So let's go for it. I am going to... oh, I forgot to use my reserve already. I'm going to just put that into reserve here. Okay, so I'm going to use tracker and 3, 4, 5, 6 dice. We now have to commit, and we're going to of course take the vamp because that's the only thing we have. That lets us take up to 4 guys. That's what we have. The mission's 1 more difficulty because there's an underwater entrance, and so I need 6 successes on the dice with 6 dice. So here's 4, here's 5, 6. Now, if Scarlet starts a mission, I can get rid of something in my discard pile. I will. I'll just get rid of a starter Joe, and I'll put that over here. And Flint's promoted ability doesn't trigger because I don't have 2 transports in the hangar. Okay, so let's roll some dice, and I get 3, and I actually get 6. We end up succeeding. This will go into our success pile here. Pop that down a little bit. This will have to go into a discard pile. I'll just throw that down here. Alright. So when that succeeds, it says success. This drops down by 1. It can't drop down by 1. And each player draws a card. So I get to draw a card. Alright, it's another Joe. what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of a Joe when I succeeded on the mission. So I'm going to get rid of that. And I have another Joe in my hand. So again, 2, 3, 4, 5 purchasing power. The next one is going to be stealth and tracker. So I think I'm going to buy, well, I can buy spirit. Or I could get a killer whale going. Actually, I think I'll get the... I'll buy spirit and freedom. Okay, so that goes to the top of my deck. These get removed. Alright, we're at the end of the phase, end of round. So at the end of the round, first of all, we check to see if there's any story missions in play. There isn't. Card effects, there's no card effects currently. And then the threat meter just says at the end of the round, it goes up 1. And next thing we do is we go up 1 more. And that's removed. Okay, so we bought a card. We have to replace a new one. This is going to flip back over. And we're going to draw 6 cards. 1, 2, 3. Have to shuffle. 4, 5. There we go. This is going to come down. Alright, so we know it's find the tracking device. Story mission. To create an accurate signal transfer, Cobra needs to place a tracking device near the location. The Joes can't let this happen. It's going to have 2 complications this time. And we're also going to get Major Blood into play. Alright. And here's Major Blood. So let's put Major Blood there. Major Blood says at the start of each player's turn, place a Cobra battalion on an uncovered card in a lineup with a cost of 5 or more. So the first battalion is going to go to there and cover up the killer whale. I'm also going to get this card into my hand from the reserves pile. We're going to also get to know what the next thing is. It's going to need vehicles or stealth. And we've got this thing here, so that works. Alright, so Major Blood, we've triggered his effect. Major Blood is kind of like a group mission that we can do currently. Maybe I should put Major Blood there. And we're going to need stealth and tracker. Alright, so let's see what we got. We've got spirit, which is going to give us some tracking. But we only have... comms lets us swap out one of these cards here. Ooh, low light gives us tracker. And we also want marksman and vehicles. I think I'm going to use the comms. And this might be bad, but I'm going to get rid of the logistics. Okay, out comes Lifeline. Lifeline's the card that's available in the Shadow of the Serpent expansion, so that's been used. I don't have any side missions. We could try to take out that. It's got 2 complications though. I think this turn I'm going to put Spirit and Freedom in there. And you know what, I guess we could try to get rid of the battalion. It's a side mission. Let's try it. We'll try it just with a single Joe. Alright, so again we're going to take the Vamp. So that guy just has 1 die. Oh, I can use my coordination. Target player draws 1 card for each side mission they control. So I drew the card, so I might as well use both. Now I've got 2 dice against the battalion. Got 2 successes, so I didn't have to use my reroll. If I defeat a side mission this turn, this goes down by 1, so that's done. This will not get used. And I have 4 buying power this round. And I think I want to buy low light. That's for 2. This comes out right away. And then I think I'm going to buy Ace as well, because Ace gives me some vehicle stuff. So let's do that. Alright, this is going to turn over. And we're going to draft off 5 new cards. Oh, these were successful. But I needed them to buy, so I'll have to go there. 2, 3, 4, 5. And I get Spirit and Freedom. Okay, and I think it's time for us to try to do this here, because we have 3 Tracker, and we also will have Flint. Ooh. Flint, and then we've got vehicles. We might. Oh, this was successfully removed. Okay, so there's not 2 transports in the hangar, so but we've got 6 dice alone to find the tracking device. And then we could also probably try to take out Major Blood, because we've got some marksmen and vehicles. So why don't we do that? Well, yeah, I think we'll try to find the tracking device. And I'll add 1 more die. So we have 3 plus 3. We're looking stealth and tracking. Yeah, 3 and 3, so that's 6. We have 7 dice. All but 1. And we're trying to find the tracking device. Before we do that, add 1 Cobra Battalion to the leftmost uncovered card. So that's going to go on the Ostriker. And then we also have a new side mission of a Rattler attack. Alright, we needed 4 successes. We've got way more than 4, so we find the tracking device. So this drops by 1, and each player draws a card. So we'll draw a new card into our hand. Okay, so that was We've Got Company, so that's been done. Okay, so that succeeded, and because it succeeded, I'm going to get rid of a Joe. He's going to just go retire. Okay, we can use these to buy stuff with. Now I think we're going to try to take out Major Blood. So we have Spirit, we have Marksman and Vehicles. So he's got 2. For each side mission, we get a hit. So we already have a success. We have Ace, which is Vehicles. So that's 2, 4. We're not using an airplane. And then we have Tech. Well, Mainframe's just going to help us. And so is this Joe. So we got 2, 4, 5, 6. 6 dice versus Major Blood with 1 automatic hit because of Spirit and Freedom. So 6 dice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know what I did with the other dice. Should be 8. Oh, here's 1. Yeah. Okay. Let's try to take out Major Blood. We just needed 4 successes. We got 5. And Major Blood is gone. Alright. And now we can go into I'll get rid of this Joe. He's going to retire. And we can go into a purchasing round. We got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 to purchase. I think what I want to do is take the Killer Whale. That'll help us with Flint. And you know what, let's take this rocket launcher. It says to discard a complication attached to the... Oh no, let's take Jinx. I think Jinx might be better for us. Okay, so these go to the discard pile. Alright. And... oh, I don't think these move. I think they just stay where they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's the 6th one. Alright, so we next check, are there any, we're at the end of the round, so is there any story mission effects? No. Card effects, yes, there's card effects. It says from the Rattler attack, it's not dealt with, so that goes up by 1. Then the threat meter says to go up by 1, and then it goes up by 1. This is going to flip back down. So we do have the Rattler attack going. 1, 2, 3. Alright, 4, 5. Alright, we're going to go down to rescue the scientist. It's a story mission, group mission. The scientist responsible for the mass device technology should know how to counteract its effects, but the scientist is in Cobra's clutches. Add complications to this mission equal to the number of players. So there's one player in this game, so it's just one complication. And at the end of each round, each player gains a Cobra Trooper. So I want to try to deal with that quickly. I want vehicles or stealth to attack that card, I guess. Alright, so I think we're set up. Alright, so we're looking for vehicles or stealth. Alright, well, we have cards here. I think we should probably try to go for it. We do have the battalion we could also try to deal with. Let's have a look here. We want vehicles or stealth. So we have, oh, we had somebody with vehicles here. Yeah, Flint has vehicles. Okay. And the rest of the things, oh, I could also get rid of the Rattler attack, but that's okay. We don't have any air transports yet. I think I'm going to save Jinx here. And I'm just going to take this mission with these people. Yeah. Alright, so we're looking for vehicles or stealth. So 3, 4, 5, 6 points of skill. So this is going to be 6 dice. Yep. 6 dice. We're going to have to take, we can take the killer's whale if we want. And I think we're just going to take this one instead. We'll take the vamp because there's only 4 dudes. And I guess we have to see now if, oh, we should find out what this one is. This is going to need recon. It might have been a good idea to save Airborne, but because we're not going to get through them for a bit here. When Scarlet goes on a mission, we can get rid of something in our discard pile, but we don't have anything. So, okay, so I got 6 dice. I don't think I rolled. So I'm gonna need 4, and I have to re-roll 1 hit. And I only have 3, so I have to re-roll 1. I'm gonna hope for a double. No, so it looks like I've failed that mission. So if I fail the mission, this goes up by 2. And we gain a Cobra Trooper. Where do we put the Cobra Troopers? They go into your discard pile, I believe. Yeah. So this fails. This is going to go into the failure pile. Alright. That goes back. Alright. Anyways, we saved Jinx. We were going to save Jinx to try to either try to take out the Rattler attack, or we could try to take out the Cobra Battalion. We'll use Jinx to try to take out the Battalion. That's 4 dice. And is this a story mission? No. 4 dice. We had 2 successes, so that Battalion goes away. I returned Jinx. That was not a story mission, so I don't get to return her to the hand. We're going to have vehicles that are going to come out. And this isn't out quite yet, so recon. I think I want to try to buy, okay, so we got 4, 5, 6, 7 buy power. I think I'm going to buy the Striker. And I think we'll also buy, let's buy Zap. Well, I guess this comes out first. Got a proximity mine. I think we'll buy Zap. Alright, so these go to the discard pile. This is going to flip. We're going to get a new thing here. That's fell. We wanted to try to take out Destro if we could before he attacks. We do not have any. You know what? Let's try to take out Destro. We have explosives. And martial arts with lifeline. And yeah, we gotta take out Destro, so let's do that. I know the Baroness is also there, but okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could save that, save Spirit and Freedom. He'd be better to take out the Baroness, but that's okay. We'll take one base. And we needed 5. We only got 4. Wow. And we would have been taking the Vamp. I'm gonna have to go like that. Okay, we're gonna go into buy round. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to buy. Or we could take Leatherneck. We'll take Leatherneck. Jeepers, I think we're in big trouble here. Just keep missing on our rolls. So, all right, 5 new cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gonna flip this marker. Get to add in our rocket launcher. All right, we finally have a leader. And Scarlet. Scarlet does have martial arts. Explosives and martial arts. Well, you know what? We're gonna try to take out Destro again. Got Scarlet, we got Zap, so it gives us 5 dice alone. Marksman, we could save that. And yeah, we might as well. These two aren't going to help us, I guess. So we don't really contain a side mission. So we've got 6 dice. As soon as Scarlet goes on the thing towards the battle, we can get rid of a card. I'll just get rid of this Joe from our discard pile. Okay, 6 dice. Trying to take out Destro, we need 5 successes. And this time we finally do it. So Destro is gone. And we have 5, 6, 7. We have 7 by power. We need Marksman or Martial Arts. We definitely want Duke. And he's 6. Called for backup. Doesn't get used in a solo game. Okay, so we have 1 left over. We didn't use it. No big deal. Okay, so the next thing that happens is we go into the end of turn effects. So we start off with the story mission, no effects there. Card effects, nothing there. Solo, threat meter. Threat meter's in the red zone. We go up 1 more. Alright, this turns around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus Leatherneck. Alright, we have to defeat Destro this turn. I hope I get a leader. We do have a leader. So we need Marksman or Martial Arts. So there's 6 dice for Marksman. But we also have a Cobra Trooper here. Vehicles and Tracker. Stealth and Tracker there. Well, this is 6 dice. Now that we bought Duke, we kind of got rid of all of our GIs, so there's probably not going to be any in our discard pile. Well, there is. So we can add that into our hand when we use Duke. We're going to go after this thing here. Stealth and Tracker. I'll probably put Flint there to take out the Baroness next turn. This is a ground mission. If we do take the Awe Striker, we get +2 wild skill and +3 marksman, so I think that's going to be enough. I will throw this Joe, however, on the mission. 6. Okay, so we got 6. He's worth 2, 7, 8. We got the wild skill 9, 10, and another 3 marksman. 11, 12, 13. We got 13 dice to take out Destro. We've got company. We're going to add a battalion to the next card and draw another complication. I don't know if I did that last turn. Overwhelming Force is going to be a side mission, and the Moray Sea Assault is going to be a side mission. So they're going to become side missions for us. So we've got 3 side missions going on. Again, we've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 dice to take out Destro. And that easily takes him out. So that's a success. This goes to the discard pile. Alright, so these guys, I will get rid of the Chijo, even though I know Duke can use them. This immediately goes there. So these guys have been used, but now we might as well see if we can take out one of these side missions. We might have to bring Flint in to help us out with this. So this overwhelming force we need to deal with, and we need to deal with the Moray Sea Assault. We have to deal with them. They're not story missions, they're side missions. We have martial arts. Tracker, vehicles, no stealth. Okay, well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to use Jinx. I'll save Flint. We're going to use Jinx and Ace, and they're going to go after this card here. Damn it. Sure. So that's 6 dice versus the overwhelming force. And we needed 3 successes, so we've got it. If she defeats a story mission, she goes back in my hand. That wasn't a story mission. So anyways, we can go into the buy round. We have 4, 5, 6. I definitely think we want to buy. I think we want to buy the Sky Striker, and that costs 4. And you know what? We'll just hold off on this. So the Cobra Trooper goes back in. This stays out. This is gonna flip. 4, 6. We got 6 cards out. We're gonna add 5 cards. 1, 2. It's gonna be trouble here. 4, 5. Plus Flint. This is gonna come down. It says grab the rare crystal element. Cobra won't give up the rare elements to power the mouse device without a fight, and it looks like they've learned from their earlier mistakes. This is going to have 2 complications, and the next card that's coming out is going to be martial arts. It says put Baroness into play. This mission has +1 difficulty for each mission in the success pile. We have 3 in the success pile, so therefore this difficulty of this is 5. We also have the Moray Sea Assault. If we defeat the rare element, we don't have to worry about the Sea Assault, it just fizzles. So let's hopefully we can do it, which means we need to have a leader. So we do, because we know we have Flint. It's a ground mission. So we're gonna have to go for this, because if we don't, we're gonna lose the game. So we need any one skill. So we got some tracker there. Alright, I think we've got to do it. So we got to take something with at least 3. I think we're just going to take the Vamp. Yeah, we'll just take the Vamp. And Flint says if there are 2 or more transports in the hangar, +2 wild, and target player draws a card, so that'll be me. Well, that worked out. We get a reroll if we need it. Okay. We're in the red zone, so +1 wild skill, and +1 hit for each side mission we control, so we get 1 automatically. Got 9 dice with 1 success. 10, 11 dice, and I drew the extra card. 12 dice to do 5 things here. It says story mission is 1 more difficulty, so that becomes 7 successes needed. No, 6 successes needed. And each player shuffles 1 Cobra Trooper into their deck. So here's the Cobra Troopers, and it gets shuffled into our deck. So we'll do that right away. Okay, so what did I say? I think we said 13 dice to get 6 successes. We got 3, 6, 7. Yeah, we got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes plus the 1. So we defeat this. And when we defeat it, it goes -2, and we defeat all the battalions automatically in the lineup. So that was good. This is gonna fizzle because there's no story mission in play. So that's that. Okay, and these guys have been used. The vamp's gonna go back to the hangar. Can we now see if we could defeat... I guess there's nothing else to defeat here. I'll use the comms. I'm gonna get rid of the air chiquage training, because I don't have any Joes left in my deck. Like that. I think we didn't defeat a side mission this turn, so that didn't bring that down. I think I want to take out +2. I think we'll use air transport to take out the Baroness, and we'll use airborne for that. So buying power. We've got 6 buy power. We are going to need martial arts. And we're going to need stealth and tracker. I think I'm going to buy the tomahawk. Alright. End of turn. 3, 4, 5. New card comes out. Deep 6. End of turn effect. We look at, are there any story missions in play? No. Are there card effects? They are, but it doesn't worry us. Threat meter, nothing. Goes up 1. Alright, so we got our cards here. This flips over. This is going to come into, so we're going to try to secure the rare liquid element. The ocean floor holds many mysteries, but that'll be the least of the Joe's problems if they don't stop Cobra from obtaining the rare liquid. At the end of each player's turn, add 1 Cobra battalion to the lineup. Sure. Okay, so that's that. This needs 6, and the Baroness is going to come into play, so we might as well try to just defeat that without taking out the Baroness, because she's going to come into play no matter what we do. So to secure the rare liquid elements, we're going to have to need a leader to do that. Hopefully we can do that this turn. We'll see. The rare liquid element has no complications added to it. Alright, so let's see what we got. Alright, we got a Cobra Trooper. Alright, we got the Ostrikers come back into play. The next mission here is going to be tracker vehicles. Okay. Alright, so what are we going to do here? We want to try to take out we get 2 marksmen. I was hoping to get this wild skill, but that needs an air mission, so that's not going to help us. I'm going to take the Awe Striker into this mission. Okay, yes, we can use the Awe Striker, believe it or not, on underwater here. I guess it takes us to maybe a cove or something where it is at. Okay, so we will definitely use the Awe Striker again. Because it'll give us +2 wild skill. Because that happens no matter what, because we have a leader. So we have Scarlet there. I think we're going to use Scarlet just to get rid of the comms. Thin that out. Okay. The dice that we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 9 dice. And we have to get 6 successes. Let's try. Yep, we easily did it on 8 dice, so we secured this. So this is success, and it drops us by 2 and puts the Baroness into play. The Baroness is in play already. We're not going to worry about that Cobra Trooper. Striker goes back here. We have 5 dice to buy. We need tracker or vehicles. Or stealth and tracker to try to take out the Baroness. Let's bring out Deep 6, Explosives and Recon. It doesn't help us. I think we're going to buy Deep 6. And leave it there. So this will turn over. These go away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus this card is 6. Alright, Meteoric Rise comes out next. It has 3 complications. Alright, another rare element has been found in an active volcano island, and the Joes are coming in hot. Place the marker 2 above. Place the marker 2 above. If it reaches that token, then this mission fails. Okay. Alright, so we need tracker or vehicles, and we have to have a leader to even attempt this. So we have the leader, and the Tomahawk will let us bring in 5 guys. We have 6 Joes in our hand. So let's see what we can do. We need tracker or vehicles. So we got vehicles, doesn't have anything like that, doesn't have anything like that. Oh boy. But we can use, if we use the Tomahawk, we get 3 more tracker. Okay, but that doesn't help us either. So then we're kind of... he's got recon or vehicles, so he's just got 2. That'll give us 3. This gives us +3 wild skill, but that's only 2 people we can take in. We'll bring the Tomahawk. It gives us 5 cards. We have to take Leatherneck because we need a leader. So it gets us +3 tracker. I guess we're going to use tracking skills. So this is 3, 4, 5. We're using an error. That's good here. Apply the transport strain bonus. No, it doesn't matter. We may discard. Okay, so it looks like my GoPro shut down again. It keeps overheating. There were 3 complications. And I'm just trying to reset it here. So we went for the mission. We went to try to defeat this meteoric rise. So when we actually had 10 dice. So how we got the 10 dice, we needed tracker vehicles. The Tomahawk, because we're flying an air mission, this is an air mission, the symbols match up, we get both of these. It's 3 tracker, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we're using an air, that's 8, 9. And how did I get 10? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we had 10 dice. Then we flipped over the complications. So the first one was an invite a guest. The next one was +1 difficulty, and we drew another card. The one card was putting Destro into play. So Destro again makes us re-roll all doubles. And we also got another side mission, Precision Strike. So we had 10 dice rolled. So when I rolled the 10 dice, I actually had received this here. So we actually had 5 successes, and then I had to re-roll this, and we ended up with only 4 successes. So we did not solve this mission, which brought this up 2, and because we were in the last phase of the game that was there, and it was going to bring us up to the end, so we ended up losing the mission. So that is playing mission number 1 with Shadow of the Serpent cards, except for no command center, and it's a fail. Again, I found this game, I still enjoy it. I haven't been playing it as much. I haven't really been doing much solo stuff, but I really still like G.I. Joe. As you can see, we've got this background here for that's the role-playing game. I didn't bring out any of my classified things this time through, but I've got lots of G.I. Joe figures from the original set, from the 25th anniversary, and